What's up guys, Mineshock back again with another video. This time we're going to be talking about Saitama versus Pirate King Luffy. We're going to be talking about their feats from lowest to highest, and then we're going to put them up against each other and let's see who wins. So first, let's start off with Saitama. He started off as just a regular human being. He wanted to get stronger, so he started like a training regimen, and he was doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and then he ran 10 kilometers every day. Like, you can't make any excuses at all. You have to do it every day, no matter how badly injured you are, how sore you are. Even if you want to give up, you have to do it until you go bald, basically. So at first he wasn't really that strong, and the first match he did was against a lobster man. He barely beat the lobster man. He was really injured after that fight. But after he got bald, that's when his real power came in. That's when he's at his full power. So we really don't know how strong Saitama is. He's never had an opponent to push him to his 100% limits. But he's been beating everybody with a one punch, except for Boros. And there was another guy named Garo that withstood more than one punch from Saitama. So let's talk about the fight between Saitama versus Boros and the feats he achieved in that fight. So Boros is pretty much like Frieza. He's like the emperor of the universe. He goes throughout the worlds and destroys worlds or conquers worlds. And he went all the way to Saitama to fight him because nobody else could challenge him, apparently. And an oracle told him that there was an opponent on Earth that could fight him. We're not sure if that was Saitama. It could have been Blast, but he ended up fighting Saitama. So the fight started off with Saitama punching him, and when he punched him, he had an armor that was restricting his full power, and the armor broke, so Boros released his full latent power that he had within him, and he started fighting Saitama, but Saitama wasn't really taking him seriously. Once Boros realized that Saitama wasn't taking him seriously, he used his ultimate form called the Meteoric Burst form, which gives him way more power than in his normal state. So what he did, he ended up kicking Saitama all the way to the moon with one blow. When Saitama landed on the moon, he was unaffected at all. Like, the only thing he did was hold his breath. I guess he can't breathe in outer space, but he pretty much like tossed a rock up and down to see the gravity, and then he jumped all the way from the moon to Earth with one leap. And it was pretty instantly. He was probably traveling at the speed of light or close to it. I'm not sure how fast he was traveling, but that was really fast. So he landed back on Earth to keep the fight with Boros going. Well, it wasn't really a fight. He ended up punching him a few more times. And the thing is, Boros can regenerate. That's the reason he couldn't finish him in one blow. He kept regenerating, which is insane to be able to survive a punch from Saitama. It wasn't like his strongest punches either. But then Boros jumps up in the air and does an attack that's a planet-busting attack, or at least the surface of the planet. And Saitama is able to deflect it with his serious punch. I don't even know if it connected. It might have been just the pressure. But either way, he deflected a planet-busting attack or a surface planet-busting attack with one blow. So we can analyze that Saitama is at least planet level. I'll rate him up to solar system level, from at least multi-planet level to solar system level. I'm not gonna rate him higher than that because he has no feats to prove that he's higher than solar system level. Alright guys, now let's move on to Luffy. So Luffy lives in the One Piece world. I think the One Punch Man world is similar size to Earth, but the One Piece world is actually way bigger. It could be up to 10 times bigger than the Earth's size. We know this because the One Piece world actually has 6 moons. I'd say it's 5 to 10 times bigger the size of the planet Earth. While the One Punch Man world, we don't really have too much on it, but it doesn't seem like it's too much bigger than Earth. It might be a little bit bigger than Earth. It might actually be just as big as Mars, which is a little smaller than Earth. So we can use the scaling of the planets of the One Punch Man world's planet, which is similar to Earth size, and the One Piece world planet, which is at least 5 to 10 times bigger than the Earth. So when Luffy doesn't like destroy an island like Dressrosa, that island is actually way bigger than it seems because the world is enormous. But the world is covered in like 60 to 70% water, so One Piece world is mostly water. And the One Punch Man world has a huge super continent on it, and it does have different countries or islands too. But it is a lot smaller than the One Piece world. So now let's talk about Luffy's powers and abilities. He has gears. He has gear second, gear third. Gear second makes him really fast. I'm not sure how many more times, but it seems like it's at least 5 to 10 times faster than in his normal state. Gear third, what he does is he inflates his arms or legs or body with air and turns into a giant form of it, and then he can attack with it. He also has an ability called Haki. You can use multiple versions of this. There's Armament Haki, there's Observation Haki, and there's Conqueror's Haki, and he has all three of them. So what he did with his Armament Haki, he created a new gear called Gear 4. So what he does is he uses Armament Haki, then he inflates his muscles with air, and he makes the tension on his body ridiculous with the Haki. And with the rubber, he's able to do it because his body's rubber, and he's able to like expand his body and contract it. His body is like responds just like rubber. And with these new forms, he gains massive power, like island busting powers. His speeds are I think they're hypersonic easy. Luffy has been able to dodge laser beams from Kuma. I'm not saying that he moves at the speed of light, but he can react to light speed movements with his observation Haki. So even if Saitama is at the speed of light, Luffy can probably use his future sight, which is the advanced observation Haki, to dodge it. But in this one, we're talking about Pirate King Luffy, the end of series Luffy, the strongest one. So Pirate King Luffy, he's gonna be way stronger than he is now. If he's already like an island busting and probably can dodge, I'm not sure if he can dodge light speed attacks. There is a guy named Kizaru that does have the light fruit and does move at the speed of light. And Luffy's gonna have to surpass that, so Luffy's gonna be past the speed of light with his future sight Haki. He'll be able to react to light speed movements for sure. So let's say Pirate King Luffy has Gear 5. I mean, I'm sure he has Gear 5 by then. Maybe Gear 6, right? But let's say he has Gear 5. If Gear 4 was already that strong, that can take out Doffy and bust islands, and he can react to light speed movements with his future sight Haki. With Gear 5, his power level should jump up even greater. He'll probably be, I mean, if he can, he'll have to be faster than Kizaru at the end of the day when he's a Pirate King, and that's beyond light speed. So I'm gonna scale Luffy to country level to planet level, at least when he's the Pirate King. Alright guys, so we got all the info down, we got the defeats down. Who would win a fight, Saitama or Pirate King Luffy? But to be honest, you saw what I scaled them. One could go up to solar system level, from planet level to solar system level, which is Saitama. The other one could go from multi-island level, which is a low ball, as a Pirate King, or he could go as high as planet level. And like I said, the One Piece world is bigger than the One Punch Man world. But even if the One Punch Man world is 10 times smaller than the One Piece world, Saitama, like I said, he could be multi-planet level to solar system level. So this one, Saitama takes this fight for sure. Probably, I don't even know if, I think Luffy can survive a punch from Saitama. The reason I'm saying Luffy can probably survive a punch from Saitama is because he's made out of rubber, but that still might not be enough. He'll still probably be disintegrated. He does have the Armament Haki, which would help if he's in Gear 5. I don't know if he'll be a Gear 6. Let's just say Gear 5. Luffy also has the Future Sight, which he might be able to dodge Saitama's punches. But we don't know how fast Saitama is. I don't think he's showing his full speed either. So Saitama takes this fight for sure, guys. Let me know down below in the comments who you think would win and why. But anyways, guys, this is all the time I have for this video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'm going to be dropping more content like this and other video games and everything that I do. So don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys on the next one.